First of all, thank you for volunteering your time. 4-H public presentations are a great opportunity to help 4-H members become comfortable speaking in front of groups, and without you, it wouldn't be possible. I don't have to tell you how stressful it can be to present something to a group. It's a skill that comes naturally to some of us, but not so nice being the center of attention, is it? We've all been there. Well, judging a presentation can be stressful too. It's a lot of responsibility. But after I show you the ropes, you won't even break a sweat. First thing to keep in mind is that this isn't a competition. You score each presentation individually against a standard. As you can see on the scoring sheet, scoring criteria is broken into 3 categories. The first section, presence, poise, and personality, concerns the presenter themselves. This section accounts for up to 20 points. Appearance. The presenter should be neatly groomed and appropriately dressed. The presenter shouldn't look like they just rolled out of bed or grabbed the first outfit nearby. Distracting or unsafe accessories are also discouraged. Voice projection.
Melt a few chocolate chips along with a little bit of
You should be able to hear and understand what the presenter is saying. Vocabulary is also important. Watch out for mumbling, as well as verbal standbys and catchphrases such as, eye contact. Simply enough, a presenter who doesn't maintain eye contact with the audience runs the risk of losing them. The presenter should smile and look directly at the audience, their gaze moving naturally around the room. Finally, attitude. Let's face it, a bored presenter guarantees a bored audience. But a presenter who's excited about their subject can energize their audience and make them feel like they're learning something worthwhile. Again, good showings in these 4 areas can net the presenter up to a total of 20 points. The second section of scoring, presentation, concerns the technical execution of the presentation and is the most important area of the presentation with regards to score. In the introduction,
Hello, my name is Aaron.
the presenter should give his or her name, age or grade in school, and the subject of their demonstration.
Now I'm going to tell you today how to make your own Rice Krispie treats.
A good introduction will give the audience a clear description of the presentation's intent. The presenter will score well for organization if their demonstration has a clear progression from one idea to the next, from introduction to conclusion. Essentially, the audience should be able to follow the presenter's line of thought. Visual aids should clarify and expand the meaning of the demonstration. They should be presented so that they can be clearly seen, heard, and understood. The presenter should move around the room, gesture, and manipulate visual aids in a way that enriches and flows naturally from what is being said, particularly when transitioning between thoughts. Finally, in the summary, the presenter should review their important points and put forward any conclusions, present their finished product, or give any closing thoughts. New ideas should not be raised at this time. Following the summary, the presenter should open the floor to questions. These 5 subheadings are specific in the case of a demonstration or an illustrated talk. In the case of a performance, steps 2 through 4 are replaced with the performance itself. In the case of a formal speech, the speech itself takes the place of all steps, except the introduction. Regardless of the type of presentation given, the entire demonstration must run no less than 3 and no more than 15 minutes. The final area for consideration is the actual content of the presentation. Content should be judged by 3 criteria. The presenter should have a working knowledge of their topic with regard to the demonstration itself. They don't need to be an expert in all areas of the subject, but they should show fluency as they present. The presentation should not be based on any outdated materials, except in cases where such materials are referenced from a historical perspective. Lastly, the end result of the presentation, whether it's knowledge or a tangible item, should be of good quality. Additional to the categories that we've just gone over, bonus points may be awarded to truly exceptional presenters. These points are not to be used for tiebreakers. Remember, this is not a competition. But if a presenter has gone above and beyond, feel free to reward their work. Once you've scored a presenter in each area, tally your scores to determine the ribbon they will receive. Clover buds, who are in kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, or 3rd grade, are not judged and all receive participation ribbons. However, you can give them encouraging feedback. Scores of 90 to 100 receive excellent ribbons. Remember, public presentation is not a competition. If every presenter in your room earns it, every presenter in your room can score excellent. Scores of 80 to 89 earn very good ribbons, and from 70 to 79 earn a good. Below 70 wins a white ribbon, and if the presentation does not meet the standard at all, the presenter receives a participation ribbon. You should take notes as the presentations are being given, because when they're through, it's your turn to give feedback. Now, you can give your comments after each presenter has finished his or her work, or you can wait until your entire room is done and give your comments all at once. It's up to you. As you're critiquing presentations, keep your focus on the execution itself. You can gently correct some content errors, but the emphasis should be on the delivery of the presentation. Use the criteria on the score sheet in your evaluations, and make notes to help you develop feedback. Be consistent in judging, and don't let personal biases affect your scores or comments. Remember to treat each presenter as an individual. No two children will have the same skill set and aptitudes. Make sure to judge each presentation on its own merits, not in comparison to others, and not by reputation. Highlight the learning and accomplishments of each presenter's work so they'll be motivated to learn more. This event should be a positive experience that stimulates growth. Make sure your feedback accentuates the positives and that any criticisms you make contain constructive suggestions. Do not be harsh with your feedback. Think about it this way. If you would be upset if your child received your feedback, you should probably reword it. Also, you're going to sign your name to this score sheet. If that makes you uncomfortable, it's a good idea to reassess your ratings or comments. So once again, thank you for volunteering. You have a fabulous opportunity today to help motivate young people to excel. Good luck!